Verb has been an experiment that turned into my full-time job for the last 8 years, and being in GNC has always been a dream. And I think to get in there today and be able to walk back into that Burlington, Massachusetts store would probably bring some tears to my eyes.
GNC has always been at the forefront of innovation, always looking for new brands to service the needs of our consumer and their goals of living well. The finalists that came in to present to the panel, the competition was absolutely fierce, and there was a lot of conversation about what the right brand was for GNC. So we spent quite a bit of time going back and forth, just making sure that the winners were a right fit for GNC, and GNC was a right fit for them ultimately.
Hey GNC team, my name is Max.
Hey GNC team, I'm Luke.
The reality is there's some incredible hydration products out there, but they're a little bit overly serious. They treat your body like a chemistry experiment. They're a supplement you take because you have to, and they also operate with a recovery mindset.
So we've created something that is fruity, fizzy, delightful. It's the hydration product you have daily because you want to.
We actually started Plink because, for environmental reasons, we saw that Coke, Pepsi and Nestle were the 3 biggest polluters of our parks, rivers, beaches and waterways. We were like, why don't we come up with an alternative way to have a delicious and hydrating beverage? So we thought, let's create a drink tablet where you bring the water, we bring the flavor. 99% less packaging and 98% fewer CO2 emissions. To win with daily hydration, you have to kind of nail 2 things. The first thing is an optimal blend for daily use. So salt levels that don't necessitate you having to do a 15-mile run or a 15-beer hangover. So for that, we use 250 milligrams of sodium, which is essential for maintaining fluid balance. We pair that with 180 milligrams of potassium, which maintains fluid flow for heart function, for muscle contraction, and for nerve function. And then we top it off with 25 milligrams of magnesium, which also helps with muscle and nerve function. It helps with recovery. But as many consumers know, it can also improve mood, reduce anxiety, and improve sleep quality. And those 3 essential electrolytes we've dosed in a meaningful dose, but also small enough that you can enjoy multiple Plinks per day and enjoy it with a healthy diet. What I love about GNC is that it encompasses what I'm seeing in that the macro trend of wellness is kind of engulfing everything. And I think it's a store that is helping people live healthy, happy lives, and that's what Plink is all about as well. It's just a pleasure to be here just to get up until this point. It would be a massive opportunity for our company. We're still small, we're in the early days, but we have huge ambitions to have a big impact, and a brand like GNC's would be an incredible building block.
Hey GNC team, I'm Bennett, one of Verb's co-founders. We'd be thrilled to partner with GNC to launch Verb caffeinated protein bars in retail stores all across the country. Our mission at Verb is to create energy for each and every Verb, whether it's running, exercising, studying, or whatever it is that you as a person love to do. We make caffeinated protein bars that can help you do just that very Verb.
I'm Matt.
I'm Kyla.
And we're from Verb, the internet's favorite caffeinated protein bar, energy for all of your verbs. I've always been a health nut since I was about 14 years old, and I had an experience where I was working in a coffee shop. And I grabbed a coffee and a granola bar and looked at my receipt and realized I'd spent over $7 on an energy fix. And I thought to myself, what if there were a way to make something convenient and accessible that I could have each and every day for energy? A lot of bars that you have are chalky, crumbly. Verb bars are actually made by our in-house chef, and he'll go through literally dozens of iterations for every single flavor, ship them from Massachusetts to my apartment in Brooklyn. And I'll say, hey, I think this one's almost perfect, but we need to up the maple flavor a little bit. And the end result is we have something that tastes really chef crafted and almost like a desserty treat that is more than just a protein bar. It's something that you can look to for a little moment of joy in your day to day.
Each bar has as much caffeine as one espresso, but we only use organic green tea caffeine, so it'll give you that nice long-lasting energy boost without the jitters. These caffeinated protein bars also have 10 grams of plant-based protein, so it'll keep you full for longer. So it's that energy plus caffeine, kind of replaces your breakfast and coffee all in one in a more convenient, delicious, affordable, healthy format.
Many of these brands are DTC only or very limited distribution. The fact that they can now come in and get that quick start, that they know we're going to help them along, we're going to help them with data, we're going to show them, give them ideas of how they continue to build a brand. This is a collaborative event with these brands, and they're going to get access to resources that most brands would die for. Going into retail, especially in places where you may not have that coach there, hard to sit on a shelf. We have the huge advantage. You convince our coaches that this is a product that really helps consumers live well, and they're going to talk to consumers about that. So we are a great place to incubate new brands.